Okay, today we're looking at lesson 11.3, quadrilaterals. And our essential question is, how can you classify and compare quadrilaterals? What does quad tell us?
It has four sides.
Okay. And four angles. So that makes it have four vertices, right? Whoops, no, okay. Let's see what our little key says. There are 5 special types of quadrilaterals. You can classify quadrilaterals by their properties. Just like we did yesterday, we classified our triangles. What kind? By sides. What kind of triangle has 3 equal sides?
Equilateral.
3 equal sides. An equilateral.
Equilateral.
What kind of triangle has 2 equal sides?
Isosceles.
And what kind of triangle has 3?
Scalene.
No equal sides.
Scalene.
What kind of triangle has a right angle?
Right triangle.
What kind of triangle has all angles less than 90 degrees?
Acute.
And what kind of triangle has one that is greater than 90 degrees? Obtuse. Great job. You can classify quadrilaterals by their properties such as parallel sides and perpendicular sides. Parallel lines are lines that are always the same distance apart, and perpendicular lines are lines that intersect to make 4 right angles. A seating chart for a baseball field has many 4-sided figures or quadrilaterals. What type of quadrilaterals can you find on this court? What do you see?
Squares, rectangles. I see squares.
Squares.
I see a triangle.
Well, that's not a quadrilateral, but yes.
I see a diamond.
All these little seating areas are quadrilaterals of different kinds. This one is this one? It has 5 sides.
No. A right angle. Pentagon. It's a pentagon. What
Actually, it has 6 sides.
Okay. Which one? A right angle.
So these, and then it has
Square.
the square there in the bases. All right, so let's complete the sentence that describes each type of quadrilateral. A general quadrilateral has 4 sides and 4 angles. A parallelogram has opposite side. A parallelogram has opposite, oh, I told you, what? Sides. That are
Equal.
Congruent. We're going to use our math words. And parallel. All right, so sides and congruent. A rectangle is a special parallelogram with what? Right angles. 4 right angles. They are right here. And 2 pair of what kind of sides?
Congruent.
Well,
The other way around. Yeah.
they're also what?
Ours says angles and 4 pairs.
Oh. Mine says a rectangle is a special parallelogram with 4 right angles and 4 pairs of
Equal side congruent.
no. Well, they
Parallel. No. Equal.
what else are they?
What
are they if they come and make a right angle here?
Right angle.
Perpendicular.
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 Spelled it right.
Perpendicular. Okay? Complete the sentence that describes each type of quadrilateral. Find the rhombus on your paper. A rhombus is a special parallelogram with blank congruent sides. How many? 4 congruent sides. A square is a special parallelogram with blank congruent sides.
4.
And blank right angles.
4.
A trapezoid is a quadrilateral with exactly 1 pair of these sides. What are they? Parallel sides. P-A-R-A-L-L-E-L. So the types of quadrilaterals you can find in the seating chart of the field are parallelograms, P-A-R-A-L-L-E-L-O-G-R-A-M-S. What else? Rectangle. Rhombus. That's the diamond in there. It's right up there. Square and trapezoid. All right, now we're moving on to page 415. It says you can use a Venn diagram to sort quadrilaterals and find out how they are related. Sort the quadrilaterals by dragging them to the correct section. You all will have to draw them, I assume. Okay, so parallelograms. Well, let's just take this one. What is it?
A rectangle.
It is a rectangle. Is it also a parallelogram?
Yeah.
Yes, so put a rectangle in there. And how about this thing?
Trapezoid. Rhombus. Parallelogram. Slant.
It's not a rectangle, but it does have 2 pair of parallel sides. Yeah, but not 90-degree angle, so it is a rhombus, but it also is a parallelogram. How about this one?
Square.
Is there a thing for a square?
Yes.
Right there in the middle. It's all those things. It's a parallelogram, a rhombus, and a rectangle. And a square. Here's another rectangle. Where's it going to go?
Rectangle.
Right there. How about this one?
Trapezoid.
Trapezoid. How about this one?
A rhombus.
I think we better look at what the difference between a rhombus and a parallelogram is.
That's a square. That's a rhombus.
That is a square. This one is what?
Trapezoid.
How about this guy?
He's a trapezoid.
He's a trapezoid? Actually, he goes out here by himself. What about this thing? These are quadrilateral. This one? He's kind of odd. Well, no, he's not quite. He's got the longer side there than there.
People these days.
So it's 4-sided. Has a pair of parallel sides. I don't think it really has any right angles. Okay, so now we've got everything classified. Let's answer the questions over to the side. I'll see what it brings up. Okay, Here we go. I lost my picture, but you still have yours. A rhombus is what? Sometimes a square. So when we look at this rhombus right here, they are also in the square thing. A parallelogram is always, never, or sometimes a rectangle.
Always.
A parallelogram.
Always. Sometimes. Never. Always. Always. Sometimes.
Sometimes. A rhombus is blank a parallelogram.
Never. Always.
Always a parallelogram. Always. Has two sets of parallel sides, right? Mm-hmm. A trapezoid is blank a parallelogram.
Never.
Never. It only always has one set of parallel sides, right? And a square is blank.
Always.
A rhombus. Explain why the circle of parallelograms does not intersect the circle of trapezoids. How many sides, parallel sides does a parallelogram have? How many sets?
4.
Two sets. And a trapezoid has exactly one set. So a parallelogram has two pair of parallel sides. A trapezoid has one pair of parallel sides. Draw a quadrilateral with two pair of perpendicular sides and four congruent sides. Okay, kids say this should say 4 pair. The only thing it can be is
square.
A square. So you should have drawn a square. Oh, did I run out of time?
Yes.
Oh.
No, you were at 12 minutes. At the bottom.
No, it isn't. It's gone.
You were at 12 minutes.
When you moved it, it disappeared.
Yeah.
I moved what?
When you moved the recorder on accident, I think you accidentally pushed the
drawing shapes. It's nice. No, like right.
I am not going to be happy. So a quadrilateral with 4 pair of perpendicular sides and 4 congruent sides is a square. Okay, we're going to measure side AB. We're going to use the centimeter side of our ruler, and it ends up that it is about 3 centimeters. Okay, now go down and measure DC. And it is also about 3 centimeters.
And the other one is 2.
And if I measure A,
2. It's 2.
It's a little bit over 2.
Not a little bit over
2 lines on my ruler. So 2 centimeters, and what's after centimeters? Millimeters, right? 2 centimeters, 2 millimeters. Let me take this over here. And it's the same. 2 centimeters and 2 millimeters. So can we answer this first question? Measure the sides. Are any of the sides congruent? Yes. Mark them, it says. So if I'm going to mark my 3 with 1 line, I'm going to mark my AB and BC with 2, showing that they're congruent. Now it says how many right angles, if any, are there? Do we have any right angles?
Yes. No. What?
A right angle.
No.
That means it forms a square.
No,
Okay, so we can put our protractor over here. This one most definitely is not a right angle.
that one is
This one most definitely is not a right angle.
definitely not.
And if I turn it to measure the angles at the top, this one comes out to 110. And this one comes out to